Father God, you know why we are here. You know the hearts of all men and women. Remind us today of the urgency of being prepared to serve our fellow human beings in time of need. Help us as helping agents always to be available to the collective as well as the individual needs of others in times of emergency and when people are in stressful and hurting situations. Give us an understanding of the reasons why we exist and serve. We affirm today, O Lord, that a better community and a better Randolph County and a better America begins with us. Bless now this gathering. May God bless Randolph County and God bless America. Amen. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay.
Hey, Chris, Dave said he can call in if you want to call him.
Dave said you can call in if you want.
Okay. Let's get him in here. You wanna use your phone, my phone, which one?
Mine's recording.
So we have to use, you can call him.
Yeah.
Get him on. Yeah, Commissioner Keesing sort of got confused. He thought it was Thursday, but we changed it. So he said to call him on the phone and he'd do the videos. Now we can go ahead and move on. So meeting called to order for agenda business. First we have public comment. Do we have anyone?
We do. Jared Varner.
Maybe we'll just step up to them.
Hey, I'm getting ready to throw you on speaker here and put you in the meeting, okay? Alright. Okay, can you hear us?
Mr. Kiesling's all remote, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'm Jared Varner. I think Mr. C, you know me. I coordinated the Army last August of the swim team to come and try to get the pool design amended. That would be a competition size pool. Since then, I guess you guys got 2 bids back for your current design, and feel free to interject if I say anything wrong or had wrong information. So what we asked for last August was denied in doing that, because we were told, Mr. Scott was the president then, we were told that, there were no funds available past the $700,000, that you guys were gonna try to do the refurbishment of the Elks Pool for. Since then, the bids came in at 2.1 and 2.3 million, the 2 bids that you guys got.
No, we actually had 2 more, but they were higher. Those were the 2 lowest bids.
Okay. I guess basically my thought is, you guys maybe had some more funding come in through the American Rescue COVID since then, so you might have more funding than what you originally thought. But basically, if you were to accept the lowest bid at 2.1, that's basically, from my calculations, that would deplenish all the accounts for Randolph County on one project. I think having the Elks Pool, you know, open is a great idea, but if you were to deplenish all your funds for this project the way it stands now, most likely you would have to raise taxes to replenish them in the next future. And I know, Mr. Seiler, you're coming up for election in fall. Mr. C, you're coming up for election, I think, next year. So that might raise a few eyebrows with the 28,000 citizens of Randolph County. So maybe financially that could provide you guys some kind of cover to wait on additional funding, timing, to just table it and potentially work with us to get 2 designs out there, push it forward, maybe take a step back. I don't know if you guys had planned to accept the bids. I was told privately that you guys had, and then when I talked to you, Mr. C, you said nothing had been decided yet. So that was my purpose of coming in here today, to talk that over and give you guys, or just speak that I think it might be a bad idea to approve it where it stands now. Let's see, I've seen, I don't know if this can happen or not, I know some of the school funds can be put into account where it accrues interest over time. And I don't know if the money that you guys had allotted for that refurbishment of the pool is in a fund now or could be put in a fund. But if it was tabled and we had to step back, I think that might be a good idea where the interest rates are. And I think that the commission's raised $6,000 privately for the 50,000 concession stand already, so like combine that, and then if you guys are willing to work with the swim team communities, like the Otters and the Rays, and all the people that have kind of said they don't want to partake unless you guys make it a pool for everyone that encompasses us, that could be a fund that we could throw donations at too as we're fundraising. I just think right now it's not the time to put all your resources into this project. And basically I'm just asking for you guys, if you table it, to wait. And then I have two questions. How long are the bids good for that you guys got? And if you were to put it out to rebid, would you use the same designs that you already put out the bid this past go around? Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Rachel Anger.
Good afternoon. I'm speaking about the same situation as Mr. Varner. I did email all three of you guys, and I'll read a little bit from that, but then also, speak a little bit as well. And to begin with, I can applaud you three for looking into things for families, for our own citizens, and ways to improve life here in Elkins for our own citizens. So I do applaud you with that, because nobody has really taken on that task until lately. I, for one, for a lot of reasons, would like to see more child-friendly things to stay active, even with my own work. We need that here. I'm imploring to you to consider more than just a Band-Aid fix to the Elks. We were told initially that we can only afford about $500,000 to $700,000. I get that. I'm on the school board. I know that budgetary constraints aren't what people like to hear, and I intimately know what I would like to do and what I can do are two totally different things. So I accepted that, but now looking at these bids that are well over $2 million, and some that were even more than that, apparently, I would ask, and this was before COVID, so I know that pricing has changed, but to do an entire pool and looking at what like Bridgeport Parks and Rec is doing, because they have to redo their pool because it is now like 40 years old, and they're planning, we could have something brand new. I also manage that pool as a college student, and the ways that we made money are keeping it open from dusk till dawn. I'm asking you guys to talk to different parks and recs since we live in an area that can only have a pool open for about 3 months out of the year, we want it utilized to its max from dawn till dusk. That includes rental fees for, rec league swimming, lap swim for adults, water aerobics, and then pool rentals in the evenings. We are not asking for any recreational pool time to be taken away. So I'm challenging you all to check with local parks, recs, Philippi, Grafton. Those are areas that are probably the most comparable to ours, as opposed to like Bridgeport that has some more resources than us. But by making the pool the right way that we can accommodate all this would be our best bet for making this venture work. And I do want it to work. If anybody would like to speak with me further, I'm always available, but if, I want this project to succeed, and if we're gonna spend this much money, I'm asking you guys to check into those things, so that we can have the best for our citizens. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, there's one more, and it says Stephanie, but I can't make out the last name.
Roy.
Stephanie Roy, that's easy. Thank you.
Sorry.
Oh, you're actually on the agenda.
Okay, alright,
Yep.
so you want to read this? Okay.
Yep.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, moving on to minutes. I think we have one set of minutes here. Last meeting apparently.
Yeah. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the June 2nd, 2022 commission meeting as presented.
Okay, got a motion for to approve the minutes as submitted from the last Randolph County Commission meeting, which was held June 2nd of 2022. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. I'm sorry, I forgot about you, Dave. I heard you.
You could hurry up, you never
I
know.
never know.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next, moving on to reports. Sheriff, you have any reports?
Just real quick, my two, deputies we hired, Tim Wolf and Seth Davis, are near completion of their FTO program that the sheriff's office has here. They had 300 hours of ride-along with our training officers. They were both certified when they got here, so we've saved a lot of money by not having to send them to school and all that, and they're getting ready to go into regular rotation on our schedule. Our guy at the academy will graduate July 1st, and unless something crazy happens down there, it looks like he's gonna succeed and be back and get ready to go on the FTO program as well. So that's about it. We still have no vehicles from Ford. They've been backed up since October.
No timeline yet.
They won't even, I called and told them I was thinking about buying Dodgers and Chevrolets, and they did, contact Justin Jackson and reached out and says, we're gonna build those. Tell them we're gonna build them, so I don't have a date, but we're trying.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Aaron? No reports. Linda, do you have anything?
No report.
No one else here. Okay, next, moving on to correspondence. Brooke, you have anything? Announcements, next meeting, maybe
July 7th.
July 7th?
July 7th.
Okay, next meeting be July 7th, 1:30 right here. Okay, moving on for items for discussion and action. The first, we have item A, as consider approval of bid for pools slash splash pad project. As we've had before, when did we open those? About a month ago, we opened up the bids. And our lowest bid did come in from Dan Hill Construction in the amount of $2,163,272. Which was, since we've opened those, all three of us have not been around, haven't had a chance to really sit down and discuss anything, the funding of it or anything right now, so. Right now, I'd like to be able to go back and revisit here, and look at the funding and see what we do have, and
Considering that it's up a good bit more than what was initially planned,
yeah, more than what we anticipated.
I think we need to sit back and reconsider it on it.
Dave, you have any thoughts?
Yeah, the first, we were going to just do the pool. This incorporates a pool and splash pad all together.
Mm-hmm, true.
And they came and they told us, about how the pricing due to COVID has increased the amount of getting the products, because it's a total rehab of the pool, of the heating system, the chlorine system's all going to be computerized. So that's the increase in the cost, which because we're doing it all as one, and then the cost of the COVID and the transportation and everything else, logistics of the price of the cost. That's the reason why that. And to speak about raising taxes, we haven't raised taxes in the county for years, and we've set aside money for this since I was elected for this. So we have a savings there, account for that. We're going to take the coal severance reallocation fund money for that. Again, that's not money from the tax from the county people. It's the tax on the coal that's been produced out of the county. And then we could use some of the ARP funding for infrastructure projects. That's where the funding for the project is coming from.
Okay. Chris, you have anything to?
No.
I just would like to just wait and go back and look at all the funding again, just make sure don't run the county short. Just,
Well, we're not gonna run the county short. We've talked about this and we've had it set out. If you two wanted to discuss it, we can, but this is just putting the project, delaying the project more.
well, right now, it's not gonna get done till spring of next year if we get it this week or 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long the bids are good for, the prices, I'm not sure. I'm sure it's on the bid here, let me look.
I mean, this is a project for all the county. We've talked about it. There's gonna be LED lighting set up so that it can be rented out at night. It's a project for all, citizens of the county, not just certain individuals. And it's a good project. And if you two vote to, to table it, that's fine. We can discuss it at a later date.
Yeah, I feel better if we did do that, just to make sure we don't wanna cut ourselves short. I don't see
So
how
there's no
long.
cutting ourselves short. We discussed it and we've got money set aside. So Chris, make the motion to table it.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to table it until we can, sit down
Go
and
back, yeah, review it.
go back through the, funding, make sure that we got all our numbers correct.
So I got a motion on the floor to table item A, and that's consider approval for pool and splash pad project. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Motion carries. Okay, move on to item B, and that is consider approval of funding request from Maple Street residents. Now, I believe you all were here the last time, and we were waiting for the third commissioner to get here. Well, I believe Chris is wanting to recuse him.
Yeah, that's my neighborhood, I wanna
Yeah.
recuse myself from that one.
Now, I believe, I don't have the papers from the last time.
It's in the folder.
Is you got it in the folder? Yep, there it is. So I believe back in August the 5th, 2021, we approved the fund $2,650, which your project never happened. The company you had went out of business.
Right.
So now you're wanting to start the project, do it again, but the price has went up like everything else has. It's went up $1,965.
Chris, that would be your share, that's what we're asking for from you, it's actually over $3,400.
Just for half.
Yeah, you're asking half of it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, $2,650 plus $1,965.
Yes.
What would you want to do with this one? What were we gonna do with it? 2,600.
Let you, Dave, decide on that.
What do you think, Dave? You wanna do the 2650 and then plus the 1965, or you?
I think we should stick with what we originally approved because again, we're not in the business of maintaining roads. We did this as, first project was, I think we graded it and gravelled it,
Mm-hmm.
and then we agreed to do the half. I mean, I just was worried about for future endeavors as well. But we made a commitment to pay.
To pay
Because we stick to.
$2,650, yes, we already committed that. So you wanna make a motion, or?
I make a motion, well, do we need to make a motion? Because we already approved it, we've already approved this once.
So we just want them, that we write a check, we never did write a check for them, so. I
But
guess,
it's already been approved for that amount.
okay, so we've got, a motion would be to go ahead and, reaffirm the $2,650 that was previously approved for Maple Street repair project, correct?
That we reaffirm the approval of the $2,650 for the Maple Street project.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Motion on the floor to reaffirm the $2,650 $50 previously approved for the Maple Street repair project. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign, motion carries. All right, thank you.
So we need to write a check for that amount.
For $2,650.
Do you have a letter? Do you have an address?
Where does it go to, Rick? Does it have
It'll be custom paving, that's the new contractor.
Custom paving?
We're in negotiation with them, but we've been also told that, from a bid or quote we got 2 months ago, there's gonna be a 10% for a possible 10% increase if we do it later in the summer. So that's where we stand right now.
so the check should be made to custom paving is what you're
Yeah, can it wait until they invoice you or?
Yeah.
how-
yeah, get us an invoice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When the work is done, we'll have the commission invoiced and.
Okay. That'll work. You need this for anything?
No,
We'll
we'll
get the
just wait
invoice.
for the invoice and then Brooke can tag.
They
it
don't have the
and give it
address
to
on
us
them.
for the
Okay.
check.
All right. Okay, moving on to item C, and that's informational presentation from Grant County Bank, and the Whitmer Volunteer Fire Department. Now you can come up and talk to us.
Alright. Hi, my name is Stephanie Roy. I'm the branch manager of the Harmon office of the Grant County Bank. I have Jonathan Turner with me. He's the captain of the Whitmer Volunteer Fire Department. I am here today to request that you acknowledge that the Whitmer Volunteer Fire Department provides firefighting services within the county and that you are in agreement with the fire department borrowing funds for a $250,000 construction loan. The loan funds will be used to purchase and construct a 40 by 60 metal building adjacent to the current firehouse. The additional space will have a kitchen, meeting room, bathrooms, and house fire trucks and equipment. The Grant County Bank has approved the loan request for an interest-only construction loan for 12 months, which will then convert to permanent financing upon the completion of the building. Your acknowledgement and agreement will allow the Whitmer Volunteer Fire Department to receive a lower interest rate because your participation in this manner will allow the Grant County Bank to make the loan as a tax-exempt loan. However, your acknowledgement and agreement will not create any obligation for Randolph County Commission in relation to the loan, and we will not be guaranteeing the loan. Thank you for your time and consideration. Okay,
Well, thank you.
thank you.
You wanna do that?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve the letter for Grant County Bank as presented.
Okay, got a motion for to approve the letter from Grant County Bank as presented. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign, motion carried. We all have to sign, so I'll sign my part here. Are you all ready to start construction?
Pretty well. They're gonna start, we actually have to tear down the old schoolhouse that's beside it. They'll start demoing it on the 23rd, and then once that takes place, it'll be about 6 months at the most.
Okay, well, good. All right, moving on to item D, and that's consider approval of reappointment to the Randolph County Solid Waste Authority. And I believe we have Clark Martin's term is coming to an end. As of June 30th, I think he's wanting to,
Give them July 1. Give them July 30.
if you wanna make a motion.
I'll make a motion to reappoint Clark Martin to the Randolph County Solid Waste Authority. His reappointment will begin on July 1st of 2022 and end on June 30th of 2026.
And Clark, I'm on the Solid Waste Authority as well, and I'm on that board, and Clark's been there just about as long as I have, and he does do a good, he takes it to heart, does a good job, so I have no problem reappointing him, so got a motion on the floor to reappoint Clark Martin to the Randolph County Solid Waste Authority. His appointment will begin on July 1st, 2022 and end June 30th, 2026. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign, motion carries. Next, we have consider approval of reappointment to Helvetia Public Library Board. think this is another term that's expiring. Yeah, she just was reappointed. Same thing. Item E, her name is, Sharon Rollins.
I was looking at the wrong one. I make a motion to reappoint Sharon Rollins to the Helvetia Public Library Board. Her reappointment will begin on July 1st, 2022 and end on June 30th of 2027.
Okay, got a motion to approve the reappointment of Sharon Rollins to the Helvetia Public Library Board, and her reappointment will begin on July 1st, 2022 and end on June 30th, 2027. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign, motion carries. And next is item F, and that's to consider acceptance of grant award for North Central Community Corrections. And we have Aaron here to fill us in on the new grant.
I think I needed you.
Okay. I'll give Dave his.
I think the resolution is right there. No, it's actually under the folder right there.
All over here.
Yep.
The governor awarded, all the community corrections, awarded the community corrections grants on June 6th last week. And the governor awarded, just so you know, just a little background of the whole thing, awarded $5.4 million to community corrections this year. It's about the same amount of money as it was last year. Randolph County did get awarded the same amount as we did last year, so it was $100,000 we got awarded. So what I gave you the spreadsheet of the document of what the budget's gonna be with the $100,000. And basically I just did what I did last year. The grant is gonna cover majority of 3 salaries of our office. So this is just kind of an easier way to look at it all on one page. The other pages are the documents I have to fill out for them. It's just more detailed. But so basically the grant will be $100,000. That's what they have awarded us, and the cash match will be $42,857 like it has been for the past few years. So the request is just to approve the grant award and giving Chris a carpal tunnel, so to sign his little life away.
Alright, I'll make a motion to approve the grant for North Central Community Corrections as presented.
Okay, got a motion on the floor to approve the grant for North Central Community Corrections as presented. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign, motion carries. So what all do you have to sign?
A lot. Alright, so this needs to be handed to Brenda.
Yeah.
This is Brenda's sign for.
That's the only thing she's gotta sign. She signs the resolution.
And we sign the rest.
You sign the rest. I have it
That's for
marked.
me, that's for
Okay.
the program.
At least it didn't cut through this year.
Yeah, there were some counties that did and some counties that got more, so.
Date.
Oh, there's a bunch.
Yeah, there's a lot of stickies on there.
Yeah.
I see it. Keep on the right side. Sign date.
Making sure I didn't skip one.
What's that?
Making sure I don't skip one. I did that one.
Really messes everything up. Sign date.
This is the program.
Still haven't got my children in school.
About 100 pages.
There's a 6-hour difference.
You'd It took me about 2 weeks to get caught. 3 hours.
It's the same thing.
Like you said, God forbid if we forget to turn your phone off.
I did that a couple nights.
Oh, my lord. It was like at 3 in the morning.
That's what it is, I'm getting texts, I'm like, these people.
I started putting on airplane mode on it, but that.
Sign there.
Trip to Texas was bad. Really, when I'm coming home.
The good part is you're not, I don't have to have you sign the rest of the year. They make you
That's
sign
what they
them
all
all,
say.
they make you sign it all around. You used to have to sign these every month, every quarter, and they make you sign them all at the beginning of the month, beginning of the year.
It's better, it's not. Last one,
Last.
good thing, we can't get long. I got a spare. All right, good.
I don't think
Yeah, yeah, thank you.
that's not mine. This is yours.
I lost all my papers. Thank you.
Thank you. G.
No, you're right.
So cool, approve
Okay, next on the agenda, that's item G, and that's consider approval of program and resolution.
I think Brooke has the resolution.
It was in the folder.
It's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Here's the grant, it's about 100 pages. And Mr. C, you'll be signing this one a lot. Looks like every place is marked here.
This is G. Where did it go? What the hell? You see what's going on in G?
Yeah,
There it is.
yeah. Gave it to me. I don't know if that's what you was looking for.
I didn't either. Well, this is for Aaron here, I think.
There was 2 of them that I signed, one was for Aaron and one was for that.
One for all.
I have mine.
She has hers, that I have.
Okay, this is
That
for,
says item G.
that's Rob then.
Item G on the top of it, so
That's
that
Rob's.
goes with the program.
So what's this for?
This is the program for the officers in the school.
Schools, okay.
And basically, other than where the guys got a raise last year, that's incorporated into it. We still apply for the same amount of money from the state, and then the school board's picking up the rest. We still have to put our match in cars, equipment, training, all the stuff that we normally do, but it's basically a mirror of last year's with the adjustment for the salaries.
It's the salaries. Okay,
Okay.
very good.
Alright. I'll make a motion to approve the pro grant and resolution as presented.
I got a motion on the floor to approve the pro grant and resolution as presented. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign, motion carries. We'll go ahead and do item H and I'll start signing when we do the bills.
Yeah, it's pretty specific in there where you need
Okay,
to sign.
yeah, I see all that. Okay, we'll move on to the last item on the agenda, that's item H, and that's consider approval of invoices 12 and 13 for Randolph County Housing Authority. And we have the invoice here with the two amounts. Public assistance rental was $1,225, and public assistant utility was $1,076.71. So, let's see what you
What
mean.
that again?
The payment we got, yeah, for the, through the grant,
That's for,
from
that's
Fund
for
one
invoice.
sixty,
Yeah, that's for invoice 12.
invoice 12, then, yeah,
And
then
then,
13,
yeah, invoice
1,000.
13th is 1,559.77.
Yeah, we got two different ones.
Okay, this is a grant that's a pass-through, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's paid for by the grant?
Yep.
Alright. I'll make a motion to approve the payments of invoice 12 to the Randolph County Housing Authority in the amount of $2,301.71 to be taken from Fund 160.
Okay, got a motion on the floor to approve payment of invoice number 12 for Randolph County Housing Authority in the amount of $2,301.71 to be taken from Fund 160. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign, motion carries.
And I'll make a motion to approve the payment in invoice 13, or payment of invoice 13 to the Randolph County Housing Authority in the amount of $1,559.77 to be taken from Fund 160.
Okay, got a motion on the floor to approve the payment of invoice number 13 to the Randolph County Housing Authority in the amount of $1,559.77, which should be taken from Fund 160. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, same sign, motion carries.
Final settlements.
Well, thank you, Dave. Still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So now we're just gonna do final settlements and whatnot.
Okay.
You wanna stay on, or you got stuff to do?
No, I'll drop off.
All right, thank you.
All right.
We'll talk to you now. Thanks.
How many settlements?
Okay, we've got, 7 final settlements. So I'll make a motion to approve the final 7, the 7 final settlements as presented. I'll get it out one way.
Got a motion for approve the 7 final settlements as submitted.
I'll get you all confused.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign, motion carries. Do we have any erroneous assessments or anything? We got a lot of budget revisions.
What do you wanna do, Ryan?
Yeah, let's get done to that.
Division of,
These budget
property
revisions.
owners assessment,
6 of them.
erroneous.
Yeah, 6 erroneous assessments.
Alright, I'll make a motion to approve the 6 erroneous assessments as presented.
Okay, got a motion for to approve the 6 erroneous assessments as submitted. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign, motion carries. You got anything else over there, the division of property, or?
No, those were
No,
all
that was it.
right there.
No distressed property.
Nope. Any fire fees?
2.
2.
Put that up there, sign.
I'll make a motion to approve the 2 fire fees as submitted.
Okay, got a motion for to approve the 2 fire fee adjustments as submitted. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign, motion carries. All right, budget revision
I think I counted 11.
11.
Yeah, 11 there.
Are they all state budget revisions, or?
I think there's one in-house that I saw.
Okay.
See what we got here. And this is Aaron here. What are you taking from?
I was just moving, it's an in-house, I'm just moving money around along line items. I'm low or in the negative at this moment in supplies.
Okay,
So I just moved some contractual
I see you.
services and travel and equipment into the supply line to make sure, so I get through the rest
So
of
if
the
you want, I'll see what we're moving money around just to, it's in-house budget revision. Put it into, yeah, there it is. Alright,
There's been 13,500.
You got any loan?
Huh?
You got any money to loan?
Not from that, no.
I'm just trying to pay gas bill.
he's trying to get gas money.
Factored in $2.08 a gallon of gas. and
Taking out these to
Five
put
bucks.
in that?
Yeah, I'm taking, 11,000 out of
Alright.
contractual,
Yeah.
500 out of travel, and
It should
2,000
be
out
the
of
other way
equipment,
around.
all going in supplies.
So it's actually a budget revision in amount of 13,500
Yeah,
total.
there's-
I mean, what I'm saying is,
She's
should
a-
we be decreasing from these and not increasing from these?
Did I do it wrong? I did it really quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We got backward.
No. I can fix it, I mean,
Okay.
just change it, increase the decrease over, switch them around.
You just got them in the wrong column, so it's all right. We know what you mean.
yeah, I'm taking all that and increasing supplies.
Alright, make a motion to approve the, in-house budget for community corrections in the amount of $13,500.
Okay, got a motion for approved in-house budget for the Al County Community Corrections in the amount of $13,500. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign, motion carried.
Do you want me to redo it for them, or do you want me to write something on there to fix it?
You can write on it and fix it, that's fine, just so they make sure they take the
I
money
mean, I
out of the
talked to
right
her
lines.
earlier, she knew what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
I guess we could write, increase them up here and decrease them there, maybe.
Yeah, that would
She'll have to put it in the
I'd
file.
be
for
easy,
the
let's do that,
auditor.
that'd be
Yeah, just
simple,
switch the increase and decrease around.
keep them on their toes.
Always make sure people are paying attention.
You passed the test.
Don't tell everybody that's what you did. You just wanna make sure I was watching.
My front page is right.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So this is, apparently the assessor is taking money and increasing $300.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Decreasing the equipment repair by 300.
In-house budget revision.
Yeah, it's in-house, it's assessor's office.
I'll make a motion to approve the Randolph County Assessor's in-house budget of an increase of $300 to, record book from equipment repair.
Okay. Got a motion for the approved in-house budget revision from the assessor's office as submitted, in the amount of $300. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, all opposed, same sign, motion carries. Then we have another in-house budget revision, this is for the dog warden insurance. And it is the amount of $4,710.
This is the dog warden. Alright, I'll make a motion to approve the in-house budget revision for the dog warden, for dog warden insurance in the amount of $4,710 transferred from the general county.
I got a motion before to approve the budget revision for dog warden in the amount of $4,710. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign, motion carries. This is state budget revision in the amount of $2,500. Taking it from other building improvements and putting them on the courthouse supplies, $2,500.
That's the state budget revision.
Yeah, it's state.
Okay. Make a motion to approve the state budget revision, decreasing the other buildings, other improvements of $2,500 and increasing it, the courthouse supplies $2,500.
Okay, we got
Commissioner C?
a, aye.
Commissioner Sauer, there you go.
Now, we got another, state budget revision, who's this for? To take it from courthouse contractual, transfer to other funds, and the amount of this is $2,680.
I guess I should give that back to you, shouldn't I?
Yeah, that's all.
That's all right. We'll make that correction on the next one. Make a motion to approve state budget revision on this one, decreasing courthouse contractual by $2,680 and increasing transfers to other funds of $2,680.
Got a motion floor to approve the state budget revision in the amount of $2,680. Commissioner Fowler? Commissioner C,
Sorry about that. I got a little rainbow.
It's not been a long meeting, but it's been a long meeting.
I'm still on,
Oh, yeah, you're Hawaii time.
yeah.
Took me a while to get off the Phoenix time. Okay, we got another state budget revision, and this one is for health department contributions in the amount of $20,000.
Okay.
Well, what are we doing there for the dog one?
Dog wound contribution,
And increase.
or from the health department contribution, increasing it to dog wound contribution.
That was just one where they had written the check from the wrong
Wrong, yeah, they wrote the
lines, so
wrong
we're just
amount.
moving it to balance the lines.
Okay, so I'll make a motion to approve state budget revision, as presented in the amount of $20,000.
There you go. Motion for approved state budget revision as submitted in the amount of $20,000. Any just, nope. Commissioner Fowler?
Aye.
Commissioner C, aye. Motion carried. Another, what's this one for? You told me about this yesterday. This is taking, increasing the jail insurance, statewide computer network, insurance, administration costs, and insurance. Total amounts $39,449 grand total. Just moving some stuff around so make,
Just balancing stuff.
So we're making a revision of $39,449, right?
yeah, that's all.
Alright, I'll, make a motion to approve the state budget revision in the amount of $39,449 as presented.
I got a motion on the floor to approve the state budget revision in the amount of $39,449. Commissioner Seiler?
Aye.
Aye. Commissioner C? Aye. Motion carried. Here's another state budget revision, highway safety grant, that's for the sheriff. No,
What they do, we bill them a month behind for the hours worked on the grant, DUI grant, and click or ticket or whatever it is. And then they send us a check, so we'll be getting a check to cover what you're
so that's just covered until you get
It's
your
just
check.
covering it till the check comes.
Is there two of them? No, it's a different one.
Alright, make a motion to approve state budget revision in the amount of $1,175 as submitted.
Okay, got a motion for to approve the state budget revision as submitted in the amount of $1,175. Any discussion? Nope, Mr. Seiler.
Aye.
Mr. C, aye. Motion carried. And this is for property enforcement. Yes, some people made payments, $300. State budget revision. Put it over, I guess, into property enforcement. Yes, total.
Numbers are different.
That's because the revenue is increased at the top as well.
Okay.
Oh, you increased to $72 on that, well, this should be
Well, we had an increase on that one as well, but it was only still the same right
still the
here.
same.
Yeah,
They
that
just
number
didn't
should-
add it in, I'm saying.
Yeah, that number should still be the same, so it should be $1,247. You wanna redo that?
Yeah, we better.
Okay, let's redo that one.
The one that was, last one we did was $1,175.
Yes, the actual amount is $1,247, I'll make a motion to approve that.
Okay, got a motion for approved the state budget revision in the amount of $1,247.
Yeah, for highway safety grant.
Okay. Mr. Siler,
Aye.
Mr. C, aye, motion carries.
All right, now I got the in-state budget state budget revision in the amount of $300, so I'm gonna make a motion to
Okay.
approve it as submitted.
Got a motion before to approve the state budget revision in the amount of $300 for property enforcement. Commissioner Siler,
Aye.
Commissioner C, aye. And this is another state budget revision in the sheriff's office. So, increasing $100. Where are you getting $100? Where are you taking it from?
We sold that vehicle.
Oh, it's the vehicle, okay, I guess I didn't see it.
Yeah, so we're just
Yeah,
applying
sold
that
vehicle.
toward the
Got you.
Okay.
That's state budget revision as well.
All right, make a motion to approve the state budget revision to the sheriff's office in the amount of $100 as submitted.
Okay, motion on the floor to approve the state budget revision in the sheriff's office in the amount of $100. Mr. Siler,
Aye.
Mr. C, aye, motion carries. This is a in-house budget revision. Sheriff's moving lots of money around. Let's see. Increasing training. What's that, investigations, increase?
Yeah, that's the
50.
investigation fund is where, if we have something towed in, or whatever, we pay it out of that fee, and, we're just trying to pay a tow bill.
Okay, but you're taking, looks like, most of it's coming out of, LE supplies. I think that's where it's decreasing from.
Okay, so we'll make $427 change.
Okay,
All right, I'll make a motion to approve the sheriff's department's in-house budget revision of $427 as submitted.
okay, got a motion for approved in-house budget revision for the sheriff's office in the amount of $427. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign, motion carries.
Okay.
Wow. I think that's all the budget revision.
Okay,
I'm glad it's that last fiscal meeting.
huh?
I'm glad it's the last fiscal year meeting, because it's getting down.
Be a new year, everybody will have some money in it.
It's getting down tight.